From the WKBN First News Network, home of the High School Football Big 22 Award, celebrating 25 years of live television sports in the Valley. This is the WKBN College Football Game of the Week. Sponsored by Stadium GM and She Leads.
It is a gorgeous night at Mahalik Thompson Stadium in Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania. Tonight, a couple of Division II college football powers will be on display as Slippery Rock plays host to undefeated California, Pennsylvania. Is Deontay Williams. And this is a deep kick into the end zone and out the backside for a touchback. And it'll be first down and 10. Our keys to the game are brought to you by Hometown Fixer-Upper. Dave, what do you have?
Well, with matchups like this, you better win at least two, if not all three of these. First, win that turnover battle. The Rock had 6 last week. Which team's going to be the first to force one today? Stop the run. Which D can stop the other team's running game? Time of possession will be key here, too. And be special on special teams. A hit, a return, maybe a turnover. One play could be the difference in setting up the outcome of this game.
Both of these teams 3-0. Cal has it first down and 10. The running back is Bobby Boyd Jr. And they'll dump it off to the right side, and Boyd Jr. makes the catch and is across the 25 for a short pickup of just a yard. The quarterback is Roman Purcell. This is his 4th stop in the college football ranks. He previously spent time at Monroe College, North Carolina A&T, and Indiana in the Big Ten. So it is second down and 9. Purcell dumps it off near side, caught across the 35, the 40, the 45-yard line. Hauled in on the play by Jake Lehue. And there's a flag down, it appears, so in all likelihood it's coming back.
It'll be on the left side of your screen. What sprung him here was the wide receiver block down the field. They called that a hold, so they'll bring it back for a few yards.
Offense, number 2. 10-yard penalty. Replay second down.
Tonight's officials, the referee is Daniel Hogbin, our umpire Matt Brown. The head line judge, Kevin Fleming. Line judge is Eric Schultz. The field judge is Rick Godowski. The side judge is Dan Lennon. And the back judge is John Galante. So the Vulcans are backed up, and the big gainer is not to be. Roman Purcell will send out 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 near side to the left. Purcell takes the snap, looking to throw. He will now run. Puts his head down, and he got decked at the 26-yard line. This is a very stingy defense for Slippery Rock, which had 6 sacks and 6 turnovers last week in their 3rd victory of the campaign, and that was a victory over Shippensburg, 42-0. And the big hit there by Benny Lane. 3rd down and 9. That Rock defense trying to come up with a big stop on the initial possession. The running back is Kendrick Aganor. Purcell back to throw. He has time. Zips in, and it looks like it short hopped the intended target, Diabe Johnson. And so it's a 3-and-out, 4th down and 9. Vulcans have to punt. Joe White for Slippery Rock. It's a driving kick angled towards the near sideline, and it is out of bounds. We'll see where they say it went out. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Slippery Rock. Last week, he became the first Slippery Rock freshman or redshirt freshman to start a game since 2016. Run play goes to J.J. Jordan. And Jordan on 2nd down. Run play again goes to Jordan. Jordan bouncing it outside 50, 45, down to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Slippery Rock. J.J. Jordan, fast start.
Got down the field pretty far.
Owens again gives Jordan 35, 30, down to the 25-yard line. Another slippery rock first down. Dynamite waiting to go. Boy, he runs with a lot of authority. And the first guys to him never bring him down.
Well, in those last two plays, they've been at least 10 to 15 yards past the line of scrimmage downfield, so the Vulcans will have to try and find a way to hit him earlier.
Owens gives, and that time, that play was blown up by Courtney Dunn Jr., the big defensive lineman. It'll be a loss of 1, second down, and 11. Initial possession for Slippery Rock. We'll see a couple of different backs for the Rock. J.J. Jordan. We'll also see Quentin Harrison. They call him Q. Slippery Rock is without a key member of the receiving corps tonight. Reggie Florima out with a hamstring injury. The Rock brings a man in motion. DeJuan Owens, the lefty, rolling, throwing, end zone, caught, touchdown! John Sabo strikes for 6. The Rock on the board. 25-yard touchdown pass. Sabo hauls it in. Extra point try is up. And it is good. 10:58 to play in the opening quarter. Slippery Rock off and running. It's 7-0 on the WKBN College Football Game of the Week. Trying to boom another one into the end zone. This one is high and deep. And into the end zone for a touchback. But an impressive looking opening drive. They mixed it up, did Slippery Rock. The run, the pass, and everything looked like a well-oiled machine.
A heavy dose of the running game there, and then the touchdown pass, of course, obviously, too. The Rock 2-0 and scoring first this season.
First down and 10 for Cal. Roman Purcell brings a man in motion, and that play is blown up, but the tackle is broken. It's Kenny Lewis, the fourth. That was going to be a major league loss of 4 or 5 yards. Just a pickup of 1 yard on the play. Purcell zips it in there. Knocked down, incomplete. Tremendous coverage by Kanye Thompson. And they really love Kanye Thompson and what he's able to bring. 100. Third down and 9. Purcell flushed, looking, throwing, caught. That's Deave Johnson rumbling his way across the 45, ahead of the 48-yard line. And that is going to be a Vulcans first down, as Purcell showed some great patience, and he was rewarded in the end.
I thought it was a big play for them. They really hadn't moved the ball much aside from the play, which got called back by holding, but the receiver there found a nice open space, used it, sat down, caught the pass, and then got some extra yards up the field.
Roman Purcell will go back to the air. He fires deep down the near side. It's incomplete. Pass intended for Jeff Yamache. Roman Purcell, 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 far side to the right. Boyd Jr. in the backfield. Boyd Jr. runs so hard. He's across the 50, down to the 49-yard line. Just a very tough runner, a slasher. Head coach Gary Dunn told me this week that he's a physical player that can hit homers on any given play. You can see that he has that capability. Third down and 6 from Slippery Rock territory from the 49-yard line. Roman Purcell trying to convert once again. Purcell brings a man in motion right to left. Purcell back to the air, looks, fires, caught inside the 40, down to the 39-yard line. Deave Johnson was there.
Did a nice route where he came back toward the quarterback and really helped him out on that one.
Bobby Boyd Jr. with another carry. Three wide receivers set. Bobby Boyd Jr. to the right of quarterback Roman Purcell. Purcell fakes the handoff, dumps it off right side. Catch made. That's Rowan Hershey, the big tight end, and he paid the price after making that catch. Takes the snap. Quarterback draw straight up the middle. He got grabbed and dragged down. And a heck of a celebration at the tail end. Brett Quokka, big defensive lineman.
He had got in on the previous play and just couldn't quite get to the quarterback before the pass was released, but they had to throw over him. This time on the designed quarterback draw, as you accurately called it, Chad, Quokka was right there. He knew where to be in the position to make that tackle, and he made it.
Goes as a sack, loss of 1 on the play, and it'll be 4th down and 5, and it looks like the Vulcan offense will stay out there.
Yeah, Quokka's hustle really shows that you may not make the play once on 2nd down, but the next play you've made it again, so now he's got to hustle one more time to try and stop this drive.
Roman Purcell looks to throw, firing, it's caught inside the 20, 10, 5, touchdown! Lloyd Penn was wide open, and he's into the end zone from 34 yards out. And Cal is on the board as the Vulcans answer right back. For Roman Purcell, his 3rd touchdown pass on the season. And the extra point is up, and it is good. 6:50 left to play here in the opening quarter. We'll take a timeout and bring you back for more after this. You're watching live coverage of the WKBN College Football Game of the Week. 2 of the top teams in the PSAC West slugging it out on this Saturday night. Slippery Rock and Cal all tied up at 7. Ball is drilled downfield, and it's taken at the 1. And not much room to run on the return for Slippery Rock, as Jordan had the return off the kickoff.
And a couple key 3rd down conversions too, Chad, which really helped them sustain a drive for once in this game and move down the field.
Scoring drive sponsored by On Demand Occupational Medicine. And those running lanes not as wide open as the previous drive. DeJuan Owens fakes the handoff, looking to throw, spinning freeze, very mobile, heaves it downfield, it's picked off, taken back to the 30, to the 20, across the field, Keith Charney will take this one inside the 5, and it's a pick 6, touchdown Cal.
Results in a California touchdown. With the interception, number 3,
And some late substitutions racing onto the field. In fact, it was almost the whole unit coming on late for Slippery Rock as the extra point try is up. There's a flag down, of course, with all those folks late getting onto the field. It's 14-7 in favor of Cal with 5:53 left to play here in the opening quarter.
Out of the defense. Penalty has been declined. Extra point is good.
So after such a promising offensive drive, Dave, on Slippery Rock's first offensive possession, man, that changed in a hurry with the pick 6. Back deep to return for Slippery Rock. Xander McClure, as well as J.J. Jordan. This one is drilled. Downfield, it's taken across the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Out to the 31-yard line. Football came out. And it looks like Cal has it. And the Vulcans take over. A couple of costly turnovers. Wow. Get a look at it here.
It's a fumble recovered by California. First down.
And it was Connor Hartle getting his hand in there to jar that ball free, or Connor Hartle, there on the recovery. And that ball was definitely knocked free. That's 2 turnovers in 2 plays for Slippery Rocks.
And we still have 5:47 left to play in the opening quarter. 3 wide receivers set. Roman Purcell with Bobby Boyd Jr. to his left. Purcell pumping. He'll go for it all. Incomplete, intended for DeAve Johnson. And Johnson had a step, and that was almost another big connection.
I think the pump fake a little bit there rattled the secondary. Somebody bit up on it, and that's what got him so open.
So off the incompletion, 2nd down and 10. Purcell brings a man in motion. That's Rowan Hershey. Purcell on the keeper, breaking tackles. Rumbling down to the 21-yard line. He faked everybody out. Called his own number. They marked the ball at the 21-yard line. Purcell on a slant, zips it in there. It's incomplete, intended for DeAve Johnson. Roman Purcell takes the snap. Quarterback draw, bouncing it outside 15, shoved out of bounds. But Purcell is in to the B&R Wholesale Tire and Wheel red zone. Purcell with Bobby Boyd Jr. to his left. And the give is to Bobby Boyd Jr., and he got knocked down. Rock defenders are saying it is 4th down.
That brings up a 4th down.
And it will indeed be 4th down and short. 4th down and 1. Roman Purcell keeps it himself, pushing the pile, and he's going to have a short gain. But it's going to be enough for a Vulcans first down. 3:40 on a rolling first quarter clock. Purcell gives it to Bobby Boyd Jr. bobbing and weaving his way, and he got knocked down by Benny Lane, who finished him off. Purcell, quarterback draw, straight up the middle. And he's in! Touchdown!
The results, the Vulcans touched.
Extra point try is up, and it is banged through by Harry Radcliffe. And with 2:46 left to play in the opening quarter, it is now Cal 21, Slippery Rock 7. Hayden Boland set to kick it away, does so. And this one will trickle out of bounds. It's going to give Slippery Rock good field position with 2:46 left, but of course the turnover leading to a key chance for California, and the Vulcans took advantage.
Kick out of bounds on the kicking team. Slippery Rock has elected to re-kick the ball.
But Roman Purcell in the thick of it all, Dave, and he looked good on that drive following the turnover on special teams.
Yeah, the turnover obviously was key. As I said, 2 turnovers in 2 plays, and then the Vulcans just take advantage of it. Purcell finding plenty of gaps up the middle. The running game, again, he got outside, pushed out of bounds, and then the touchdown run again, up the middle, found gaps, got into the end zone.
That scoring drive is sponsored by On Demand Occupational Medicine. So it looks like, sounded like, as our referee informed us, they'll kick it off again. Boland, much shorter kick, which will be hit and be picked up and taken by Jordan. Jordan ridden down from the backside. The ball may have come out once again. The Vulcans are saying that it did. They're going to uncover that pile. That ball could change hands a number of different times underneath there. And it's going to belong to Slippery Rock. Fortunate for the Rock. That would have been just deadly to turn it over again. So here comes the Slippery Rock offensive group. 3 wide receivers set, 2 to the right, 1 far side to the left. In motion comes John Sabo. The handoff goes to J.J. Jordan. He's up across the 45 to the 46 for a pickup of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Owens completes the pass. Joe White cuts it back inside, and he spun down inside the 35 at the 34-yard line. Owens fakes the handoff, looking to throw, firing, left side, and is caught! What a catch for a touchdown! John Sabo! High pointed the ball! And Sabo's all fired up, as well he should be. Kevin Roberts on to attempt the extra point. His kick is up, and the kick is good. 1:44 left to play here in the opening quarter. Twin return men back deep. It's a twirling kick, which is taken by Williams. Williams up the field. He got decked at the 21-yard line. Those Slippery Rock defenders trying to strip that ball free. They come away with it, but they'll say that Williams was down. That scoring drive courtesy of On Demand Occupational Medicine. California keeps it to the ground. Look at that strong running up across the 45 and ahead to the 47-yard line. Kendrick Aguilar, that time getting the ball and taking advantage of his opportunity. Hershey comes in motion for Cal. And again, the run play goes to Aguilar. Aguilar still on his feet, open field. Aguilar ridden down from the backside down to the 26-yard line. And so very quickly, the Vulcans are threatening to put some more points on the board. Bobby Boyd Jr. has checked back in. Roman Purcell finds an opening, and he got whacked. A lot of black jerseys collaborating on the stop. That's Benny Lane, among others. Final seconds tick on down here in the opening quarter, and what a first quarter it has been. We go to the second quarter with your score. Cal 21, Slippery Rock 14 on the WKBN College Football Game of the Week. And welcome back to Mahalik-Thompson Stadium. Cal 21, Slippery Rock 14. Vulcans on the move as we start the second quarter. Chad Krespinski, Dave Sess with you. One wide out near side to the right. Bobby Boyd Jr. is the running back. Purcell looks to dump it off. Incomplete. Short hopped the intended target, Amir Spencer. Roman Purcell takes the snap, looking to throw, firing, end zone, caught! Touchdown! Biave Johnson with that massive frame snagged the football and got in for 6. Another clutch throw by Roman Purcell. The extra point is up and good by Harry Radcliffe. A high twirling kick. J.J. Jordan from the 5 to the 10, 15, 20, 25. Jordan breaking tackles, 30, 35, 40. Down the sideline, midfield, Jordan pushed out of bounds. Head coach Sean Lutz told me he's had some really good backs in recent seasons, and J.J. Jordan is right up there, right near the top. Owens looking to throw. He will fire deep downfield. It is a diving attempt. Incomplete to Joe White. Off the incompletion, 2nd down and 10. Owens. Here you get a big look at 78 there. We'll tell you about him in just a moment. The Rock goes to the ground. Quentin Harrison cuts the corner. He got knocked out of bounds. And that's a good direction with which to run. The big guy, Joe Cooper, 320 pounds. Joe Cooper. He could have transferred to some major Division I college programs and gotten paid a lot of money. But I'll tell you what, he chose to stay here. That shows some dedication to the program. DeJuan Owens looking to throw. Flushed. He will now look to run. 40. Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. DeJuan Owens.
First down.
He knew where the sticks were, got past it, got the first down. Good recognition from different field levels to see what was open and what wasn't on that play.
Owens zings it near side. White makes the catch, and he got drilled by Keon Powell after he made the catch. Previous Cal scoring drive sponsored by On Demand Occupational Medicine. Owens looking to throw deep towards the end zone. Incomplete. Pass was intended for Latrell Sutton. He's a transfer from Virginia Tech. He's 6'4", 220 pounds. 3rd down and 4 for the Rock. DeJuan Owens looking to throw on a slant. Incomplete. Intended for John Sabo. It'll be 4th down and 4, and it looks like the offense is staying out there. It's kind of in that in-between type of a down and distance. Too close to punt, too far for a field goal attempt. DeJuan Owens. J.J. Jordan to his left. Owens, quarterback draw straight up the middle. Spinning free, breaking tackles down to the 26-yard line. And let's see if they're going to give him the first down.
Brought down just before the short first down marker.
It's a turnover on down, so not close enough. Impact Academy. Go to WKBN.com and click on sports to see the top high school football players in the Valley.
I think Owens recognized he was close to it. He knew he was going to be near it, and he tried that did the last spin move, and then he did a kind of a Superman fly to see if he could get that first down.
So I think Sean Lutz has just challenged the play. Each coach has one challenge. If they are successful, they will retain that challenge. If they are unsuccessful, they will lose the challenge and also a timeout. So the officials are heading down towards the end zone, right behind the end zone, opposite the scoreboard. He tried for it, but was he already down? That's what the officials may have initially said. Yeah, so we're not privy to the feed that they're looking at right now. There's a couple of different angles that they will look at, and they'll be back out here in short order. Here's the verdict.
Previous call on the field is upheld. Players down at the 27-yard line. Failing to meet the line of game. Slippery Rock will lose their one challenge. Be charged a timeout. First down, California.
So there you have it. They looked at it, and there was nothing that would overturn it. And so the Vulcans will take over 1st down and 10 with 12:23 left to play. Roman Purcell brings a man in motion. It's Rowan Hershey. Purcell will turn and give. Strong running again by Aguilar. Remains in at running back. Purcell fires complete. ahead to the 50, inside the 50, down inside the 45-yard line. Purcell and the Vulcans on the move again following the turnover on downs. On the ground, inside the 30, down towards the 25-yard line. That scrum just continues to be pushed and pushed and pushed. Purcell will again give it to Bobby Boyd Jr. and that thing got absolutely annihilated from the get-go as Jacob Snow came up with the big-time stop for Slippery Rock.
And he is their leading tackler for loss, the Rock, so good to see him get to the line of scrimmage and behind it to stop the Vulcans there on that first down play.
Snow, clearly one of the best linebackers in all of Division II. Coach Lutz told me he could enter the transfer portal tomorrow and instantly have some offers to bigger Division I schools in the MAC. But he's been a force here for Slippery Rock. Purcell to throw, steps up, fires, incomplete at the 25-yard line. Roman Purcell takes the snap, looks, fires, caught. It's Deontay Williams inside the 10-yard line, and he got slammed down at the 6. Williams and Purcell will now give it up the middle and in for the touchdown, Bobby Boyd Jr. There's movement. Kick is up and it is through.
Offsides on the defense. Half the distance to the goal. Replay.
So the kicking team will stay out there for Cal. And Radcliffe give another one a ride. Snap is back, ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. 9:03 left to play here in the second quarter. It's now Cal 35, Slippery Rock 14 of the WKBN College Football Game of the Week. Kanye Thompson and J.J. Jordan back deep to return. Jordan has it across the 15 to the 20. Got upended at the 22-yard line. On the stop for Cal was Tawan Bandy. And it'll be first down and 10 for the Rock. The Slippery Rock will have the ball. First down and 10. Back to the ground goes the Rock. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line, Quentin Harrison. That scoring drive courtesy of On Demand Occupational Medicine.
Slippery Rock hasn't been able to stop Cal's run game just yet.
Juwan Owens fires to the right side. It's complete ahead of the 41-yard line. That's Joe White on the receiving end. It'll be a pickup of 8, second down and 2. Juwan Owens will give it to Harrison up the middle. Harrison first down across the 45 and ahead of the 47-yard line. Takes the snap, gives to Harrison. Harrison falls forward. It's a pickup of just about 1 yard. Trey Green, Cal linebacker, made the stop. Owens rolling to the near side. Owens puts his head down and he's going to lose about 4 yards as he got knocked out. It's 3rd and 15 now. Juwan Owens, 3 wide receivers, far side to the right, empty backfield. 2 wideouts near side to the left. Play clock down to 4. Owens to throw. Owens under duress, fires. It is caught at the 50. This is White breaking free, 50, 45, 40, down to the 35-yard line. What an effort by Joe White. J.J. Jordan checks back in, flea flicker, back to Owens. Owens firing, end zone, caught, touchdown! Latrell Sutton for Kevin Roberts. And he boots it up, boots it through. There's a flag down, however. We'll check out the call from our referee, Daniel Hogman. Here it is.
Offsides for the defense. Penalty has been declined. Extra point is good.
High twirling kick into and out of the end zone. So 5:31 left. Now remember, Dave, Slippery Rock won the toss and deferred to the second half. That's a really important scoring drive that we just saw. Now can the Slippery Rock defense come up big? But an effort by White hauling that one in. This one kept that drive alive. You alluded to it, and if you notice both those passes, the Vulcans pass rush was there. Owens just barely got both those passes away. There was a little bit more time on the flea flicker and found an open receiver in the end zone. And that drive and scoring summary is courtesy of On Demand Occupational Medicine. 35-yard touchdown pass on the flea flicker. Roman Purcell brings a man in motion. Can the Rock defense get a big stop here and get the ball back to start the third quarter? Cut into this 35-21 deficit. Play clock now inside of 10. Purcell fakes the handoff. He'll keep it himself. Bouncing it to the outside. And he got pushed towards the far sideline. There's a flag down, however, right near the 35. So is it a hold, and is this?
Holding. Number 0 on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the foul.
And a timeout taken.
Offense.
By Cal.
Timeout of the half.
And it'll be their first. WKBN's Big 22 includes the 5 blocks of granite, which honors the top high school football linemen of the Valley. It is sponsored by the Moransky Companies and Coca's Pizza. Go to WKBN.com and click on sports to see the top high school football players in the Valley. Purcell has Bobby Boyd Jr. to his right. Purcell is back to throw. Steps up. He will try to run. Loose football. Slippery Rock has it.
Recovered by Slippery Rock. Number 9.
Brett Quokka on the recovery. He had a sack earlier today that the Rock defense needed. Brett Quokka with a recovery. And now, here comes the Rock offense. Can they stick it in? 5:06 left. So one Owens looking to throw. Flushed and dropped. There's a flag that came from the backside. So let's check out the flag. Looks like a hold against the Rock. Penalty is declined, and so we're just going to take the result of the play.
Holding the ball on Slippery Rock.
Brings up second down at the
32-yard line.
So now it is second down and long. J.J. Jordan checks back into the backfield. To one Owens, looking to throw, trying to dump it off, does so. Jordan has it, 25-20, down inside the 20 to the 15-yard line. Slippery Rock quickly into the B&R Wholesale Tire and Wheel red zone. And first down and 10 to one Owens. Gives it to Jordan, bounces off one tackler, now reverses his tracks, cuts it upfield. Jordan bobbing and weaving his way inside the 10-yard line.
Number 4, Jordan on the carry through Slippery Rock.
He's lightning quick like a little water bug.
but he broke out of that, and then he went toward the center of the field, toward the sideline, and back toward the center where he could find some room and get at least 4 yards or 5 out of that play.
Second down and 6. Inside 4 minutes left to play first half. Dewan Owens. Designed run up the middle. Owens in! Touchdown! Kevin Roberts on to attempt the extra point. Snap is back, ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. 3:31 left to play here in the first half, and we have seen an offensive explosion from both sides, really. Blake Nicholas to kick it off for the Rock. Cal out of the end zone. Twirling kick. Take it across the goal line to the 5, to the 10. This is to Yahweh Johnson. And Johnson got stacked up and pushed back at the 24-yard line. And that is where the Vulcans will have it, first down and 10. Down there to make the tackle. Christian Whirling among others. At one point, this was a 35-14 lead for Cal. But Slippery Rock has rallied here in this second quarter to cut it to just a one-touchdown deficit. Roman Purcell fumbled the ball the last time he carried it. And he will run it once again. Purcell looking to bounce it to the outside. And he got dragged down. There to make the stop for Slippery Rock was Teddy Gregory Jr. Another one of those outstanding linebackers for Slippery Rock. Pickup of just a yard or so. Second down and 9. Teddy Gregory leading the Slippery Rock defense coming in. Had his first career interception last week. Inside 3 minutes remaining. Second quarter. In motion comes to Yahweh Johnson. Purcell takes the snap. He'll look to go to the air. Looking left side. Incomplete. Off the fingertips of Bobby Boyd Jr. Now it's 3rd and 9. Boy, a stop here. Gets Slippery Rock the ball back. Could we go to halftime? Perhaps tied. 3rd down and 9. Big play here in the second quarter. Kendrick Aguilar is the running back. Roman Purcell is back to throw. Pumping, he fires. Incomplete off the fingertips of Johnson. And it'll be 4th down and 9, and the Rock defense answers the bell again. To boot it away, back deep to return, it's Joe White for the Rock. Clean snap, and Gonzalez gets away a bomb, driving White back to his own 22. He makes the catch across the 25, 30. He got knocked down at the 32-yard line. And the tackle made there by Khalil Taylor. When we're finished here tonight, we'll select a player of the game. It's one player that has made the greatest impact during our game of the week. Our Player of the Game award is sponsored by Eastwood Mall, Stadium GM, and Soup City Designs. So, Slippery Rock's cheerleaders hoping to have something to hoot and holler about before this first half's in the books. How aggressive will they be? It remains to be seen. You don't want to have a turnover here at the tail end. Owens zips it. Caught at the 40-yard line. Latrell Sutton made the grab. Perilously close now to the 2-minute timeout, which is coming. They mark the ball at the 40. Will they snap it again prior to that 2-minute timeout? And they will. Run play, J.J. Jordan busting free. And he's into Cal territory. It's a first down for Slippery Rock, and with 1:53 left to play, we will take a timeout and conclude this second quarter. It's Cal 35, Slippery Rock 28. 2-minute timeout of the WKBN High School Football Game of the Week. .153 left to play here in the second quarter. Out of the 2-minute timeout, Cal 35, Slippery Rock 28. Rock with the ball. Trying to put some more points up on the scoreboard. Give us to J.J. Jordan. Muscles his way down to the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of just 2. Starting to chirp a little bit. You may feel like he was close to breaking another big one. We're closing in on 90 seconds left. 4 wide receivers set. To one Owens, errant snap. He picks it up, and Owens firing into the far sideline. Latrell Sutton was the intended target, but a good job by Owens just to incomplete it.
To recognize that something was happening that could be really detrimental, but he got a nice bounce on the ball, got it up and rolled outside, and recognized that he should throw this one out of bounds and not put it up for grabs in the center of the field.
Each team with 2 timeouts remaining. Slippery Rock has been very good on 3rd down. That's some key points. Play clock down to 6, now 5 and 4 and 3. There's some movement, and that's not going to help the cause. Some movement on the right side of the line.
Full start the call.
And that's one change that offensive line coach Chris Conrad made a few series ago. He substituted in Various Farrell, number 51 at right tackle. Luke Caldwell was the starter. But that's one change they've made here for the last couple series. And Coach Conrad's been helping Farrell on the sideline and congratulating him after that last drive for the things he did well and trying to spur him on to give him more things to focus on. Trying to stop that edge rush there by Cal number 8, Malachi Thomas.
Rock will dump it off to the near side. It's complete to Xander McClure. But he's going to be tackled well shy of a first down as the clock will continue to roll. And now we'll have a timeout taken by Cal, and it comes with 58 seconds remaining, and a punt is forthcoming for Slippery Rock. Cal now has 1 timeout left, as we said. You can now watch the WKBN Game of the Week live anywhere you live. Download WKBN Plus for live local news, weather, and sports. WKBN Plus is available to download and watch for free on your television. Download WKBN Plus today. Available on Apple TV, Roku, and Fire TV. Chad Krispinski, Dave Sess with you on this Saturday night, the top 10 matchup. The only matchup of ranked teams in Division II this weekend. And it has been a very entertaining game. We've seen kind of a little bit of everything.
It's been a slugfest. Each team has taken punches. Each team has delivered punches. It's going to be a whale of the second half, too.
Kevin Roberts is in punt formation. And back deep to return, it's Deontay Williams. Roberts awaits the snap. He has it. Gets away a wobbly kick, which will hit and be touched down right near the 15-yard line. Looks like they put a couple extra seconds on the clock, as it going into the timeout said 58 seconds, and so they added some, and it's now an even minute remaining. And it'll be first down and 10 for California. One touchdown lead for the Vulcans at the moment, and now how aggressive will Cal be? That's the question.
And/or what trick do they have up their sleeve, which they feel they can go 85 yards with here?
And now it looks like they've taken some time off the clock. 57 seconds is what it reads now. Roman Purcell brings a man in motion left to right. That's Williams. The run play goes up the middle, and there was not much running room at all. Kendrick Aguilar is there, and doesn't look like it's going to be things speeding up now for Cal.
Yeah, good play by Brian Young Jr. coming off the edge. Called his name very early in the first quarter. Been a little quiet since, but now with an explosive play there to end this first half.
So Cal is just letting the clock wind down. Just about 10 seconds separating the play clock from the game clock. Cal will again keep it to the ground, and that's going to do it for us here in the first half of play. So we've played one half of football at this gorgeous facility, Mahalik Thompson Stadium in Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania. Battle of two top 10 teams. Your halftime score, Cal 35, Slippery Rock 28. Our halftime festivities will commence when we come back on the WKBN College Football Game of the Week. Just an awesome night weather-wise at a great facility here in Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania, Mahalik Thompson Stadium. Cal leading Slippery Rock 35-28 here at halftime. Hi again, everybody. Chad Prispinski alongside Dave Sess. Well, we saw a little bit of everything in that first half. We saw some offense, some defense, and some special teams. Second half looks good.
I'm looking forward to what's to come. I think something unexpected may happen, too. We'll find out here, but certainly a lot of offense in the first half from both of these football teams.
It is time for our halftime report. Our halftime report is brought to you by the Mahoning County Career and Technical Center and by Inner Circle Pizza Canfield. Team numbers from the first half of play stack up this way. And as we look at those numbers, the ground attack, passing attack on display for both sides, relatively even. The key number, those turnovers in the first half, Dave.
And the fact that Cal was able to take advantage of them and certainly take that interception return back for a touchdown.
Roman Purcell was tremendous for Cal in the first half of play. He's a dual threat, and he showed that in the first half.
He was a great runner for them, 47 yards, and through the air, a nice 9 of 18 for 147 and 2 touchdowns.
And certainly he got it done. Purcell. Owens also threw 3 touchdowns, or has accounted for 3 touchdowns in that first half of play. We also saw a heck of a lot from J.J. Jordan. And Jordan certainly got it done, refusing to go down with that speed, with that determination, with that balance, and with that vision. And rushing numbers from that first half of play as you get a look at what Jordan was able to do. And J.J. Jordan with 62 rushing yards in that first half. And that should be J.J. Jordan. There's dual numbers in the college ranks as well.
But
so
just remember, neither team has allowed a 100-yard rusher this season. So we're close right now at about 60 yards. Whichever team can get that running game or keep that running game going could have a big advantage here in the second half.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy this one. It'll be Slippery Rock getting its hands on the football as that one is drilled high and deep. The aforementioned J.J. Jordan has it across the 5, 10, 15, 20. Jordan bobs and weaves his way, falls forward to the 24-yard line. So first down and 10, can DeJuan Owens lead this Slippery Rock team back? J.J. Jordan will have something to say about this one before it is all said and done.
We haven't talked about 2 things here. Slippery Rock hasn't lost a regular season game since 2022, so that streak is on the line. And for Cal, this is their first road game, right? They've played 10 consecutive games at home through both seasons, through 2 seasons. So this is like First time they've been on the road in a while.
So here we go. First possession of this third quarter. DeJuan Owens pumping once. Now rolling to the near side, and he throws downfield. A heck of an effort and a heck of an attempt.
Owens pass balls.
Incomplete to White. Owens waits until the last possible second before uncorking it, and he almost completed one on the run.
I thought it was a throwaway from my angle. I didn't see that he had thrown it down the field, and that ball was still kind of close to the sideline and almost catchable.
He's under great duress. Second down and 10. DeJuan Owens gives it to J.J. Jordan. Jordan ahead to the 35-yard line. Jordan, the leading rusher in that first half.
First down.
And a couple times after runs in the first half, you saw him get up and kind of say, oh, I think I could have taken that one all the way. This time he just got up and gave a simple signal of first down.
Back to the ground, J.J. Jordan powers his way up to the 39-yard line.
Drifted up around the 40-yard line. Brings up second and 6.
So just underway in this third quarter. Slippery Rock trying for the equalizer. DeJuan Owens takes the snap, gives it to Jordan. Jordan bobs, weaves, pushes his way across the 45 and up ahead of the 47-yard line, and that's another Slippery Rock first down.
I think the sand dial ran out of sand on that one. He had so much patience at the line of scrimmage and right there, waiting, and then he slipped through the crack and got downfield.
First down and 10 from the 47-yard line. Owens fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He'll go up top, deep downfield, incomplete. Oh, Sutton had a step, and he almost hauled another one in deep.
It's a second and 10.
So it'll be second down and 10. Boy, Owens' arm is tremendous.
Yeah, it was there. It was certainly there, and the receiver got there, just unfortunately couldn't hold on to it.
Second down and 10.
Hey, that change I told you about the offensive line in the first half, they've brought Luke Caldwell, number 79, back to play right tackle here, and he's doing really well on this series so far.
Second down and 10. 13-15 left. Owens gives up the middle. Jordan across the 50, down to the 49-yard line. That'll bring up third down and 6. Owens sends out two wide receivers near side to the left. Now 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Owens has the snap and looks to throw. He has time. He fires deep downfield, incomplete, looking for White. And that is going to set up fourth down and 6. And out comes the Slippery Rock punt team, Kevin Roberts, to boot it away. Roberts averaging 37 yards per punt. For Slippery Rock coming in. Back deep to return for Cal. It's Deontay Williams. There's some movement. And the kick is away, but flags are flying from everywhere. So let's see. Could this quickly become a 4th and 1? That would maybe change the complexion. And the offense for Slippery Rock is getting ready to take the field again.
Could have become a field position battle there if it was a punt. Now,
Offsides.
do you gamble it and risk it and go for it here on 4th and 1?
Still be 4 count.
So 4th and 6 becomes 4th down and 1.
Ball will now be placed at the 44-yard line.
And why not go for it on 4th down and 1 when you've got a mammoth left tackle, 6'7", 320 pounds, and Joe Cooper.
Well, they did try once in the first half on 4th down and failed to get it. Cal was 2 of 2 on 4th down conversions in the first half.
Tight formation. And there's a flag. And everybody may not have been set. There also may have been some people moving early. Here's the call.
False start. Offense was not set for 1 second. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
So it goes from 4th and 6 to 4th and 1, back to 4th and 6. So much for that. And the punt team will come back out and we'll try this thing all over again.
Roberts on punt as well.
Roberts to punt. Williams to return. Clean snap back to Roberts. It's a spiraling kick. Williams makes the catch. He has it across the 10 and dropped at the 11-yard line. Carmen Metcalf with a special teams tackle for the Rock, and that's a big deal in terms of field position.
It is. They had enough people down the field that they were able to string out that returner. So he was running sideline to sideline, which really hurt him in the long run because the Rock was able to get there and tackle him.
So 1st down and 10. They mark the ball at about the 12-yard line. Cal will have its first offensive possession. Roman Purcell with one back in the backfield. Will keep it to the ground. On the carry and vaulting the stack is Bobby Boyd Jr. And he trickles out of bounds. Pickup of about 4 yards on the play. 2nd down upcoming. So the Vulcans will send out a trio of wide receivers to the left, one near side to the right. Inside 12 minutes to play, 3rd quarter. Roman Purcell. Takes the snap and again gives it up the middle. It's ahead of the 20 for a pickup of about 3. It's going to set up 3rd down and very short and very manageable. We'll call it 3rd and 3.
A good flow by the defensive line in that play as they flowed to their left as the ball carrier was coming to the right side, but they all just kind of kept their spot at the line of scrimmage and just let Cal come up to them, but they were able to stop the play because they got lower than them.
Empty backfield. Bobby Boyd Jr. comes in motion. Roman Purcell will try to run. He lost the football. Slippery Rock has it. Teddy Gregory Jr. bounced on it. And the Rock in business.
Teddy Gregory Jr.
Well, you can call the linebackers lightning and thunder. Which one is which, it doesn't matter because they get back there and make plays. And that one, they got the ball loose and then made the recovery deep in the Vulcans' territory.
From the looks of that one, it was Teddy Gregory Jr. that punched it out, and he
recovered
ended up
it, yes.
recovering it as well.
Polka had the shot on it, and it went through his hands, and he actually went closer to the goal line for the Rock.
Slippery Rock at the B&R Wholesale Tire and Wheel red zone. Following a turnover, let's see if they take a shot to the end zone. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. DeJuan Owens will give it. Misdirection play. This is Xander McClure firing end zone. Incomplete. They did take a shot at the end zone intended for John Sabo, but
bring up.
It's incomplete. It'll be second down and 10.
Well, what a call, and he was wide open on the flip here, and now it's just a matter of getting it into the end zone where the receiver can catch it, but it just came up a little bit short. Look at it. No Vulcan there to make a play. It just came up short.
So close to hauling that one in. And it is second down and 10 from the 11. J.J. Jordan in the backfield with DeJuan Owens. 4 seconds on the play clock. Owens turns and gives. Jordan trying to cut that corner, and instead he is going to be knocked out of bounds.
J.J. Jordan
Picked up positive yardage on the play, but he was trying like heck to cut it back upfield and reach the end zone, but it's a pickup of 6 yards, and it'll be third down and 4 upcoming for the Rock. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. DeJuan Owens takes the snap, gives to Jordan. Jordan got knocked down short of the line to gain. And once again, it'll be a fourth down situation. I would imagine you go
That'll bring up fourth down.
on fourth down here, so close to tying this thing up. The offense is going to stay out there. J.J. Jordan to the right of Owens. Play clock down to 14, now 13. Owens takes the snap, looking to throw, dumps it off, it's caught! Touchdown!
What a catch!
J.J. Jordan!
Was that one-handed?
Unbelievable!
This-
35-34, take a look.
Oh, the speed he has out of the backfield, too. That is a one-handed catch, pulls it in, and just can't catch him. They couldn't catch up to him there in the flat either.
The all-important extra point now. Kevin Roberts trying to tie this thing up. Snap back, ball down, kick up, and the kick is good. 9:59 left to play in the third quarter. We're tied at 35 on the WKBN College Football Game of the Week. Slippery Rock fans love their football team.
And in case you're wondering, that guy's helmet has a sun shield for before the sun sets. So if it's a day game, he's covered.
One way or another, he's in good hands of the Rock Rowdies. They're always in good hands here. Kickoff is going to travel its way into the end zone, and Deontay Williams will make the catch, but there will be no return.
They'll have it first and 10.
So defense certainly leading to offense, and it all started with that recovery by Teddy Gregory Jr., and J.J. Jordan took it from there, Dave.
And you knew he was going to get it on fourth down, but just this call where the pressure's been coming on from all day, they attacked that side. Good call by offensive coordinator Joe Morello there, just to attack where they've been coming from. And remember, in the first half, he used that flea flicker to get the Rock 7 points as well. Good command of the playbook. He's using it today.
Scoring drive sponsored by On Demand Occupational Medicine. So now California gets the football back. Now tied at 35. Roman Purcell looking to go deep. Firing left side. And it is caught right along the sideline by De'Ave Johnson. He was wide open.
Number 0, Johnson on reception.
He was. The Rock had one of their defenders, or two of their defenders, go to cover the same receiver. That was Michael Don, who kind of went toward the center of the field to cover the other one and left him open.
34-yard pass completion. Run play goes to Bobby Boyd Jr. And he got a little bit of a head of steam and then got shoved backwards.
There they are, lightning and thunder.
Yeah, you'd be hard-pressed to find two linebackers better than those two. Snow and Gregory. Pickup of 1. And it is second down and 9. Four wide receivers set, 2 to each side for Cal. Purcell fakes the handoff. He fires, and it's almost intercepted. Wow. Michael Dawn was right there, and he almost picked it.
Talk about putting that last play out of your mind and coming back. Well, he was there. He was in position to break up this pass and almost pick it off.
3rd down and 9. Boy, what a big stop this would be if the Rock could come through. Checking in at running back, it's Kendrick Aguilar. 3rd and 9 for Roman Purcell. Aguilar's to his right. In motion comes Rowan Hershey, the tight end. Purcell to throw. Fires. It's complete. Inside the 25, down to the 24-yard line. Ziave Johnson made the catch. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Come the Vulcans.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup in coverage, especially when he came across the center of the field and picked up a linebacker.
Roman Purcell gives it up the middle. Falling forward to the 21-yard line is Kendrick Aguilar. We're approaching the 8-minute mark in this 3rd quarter. Cal gave up a lead, now tries to recapture it. Purcell floating into the end zone. It's incomplete. He was looking for Johnson. Johnson was slowed up just a bit, but that one wasn't particularly close. Kanye Thompson was back in coverage.
Good coverage there. They were step for step right with each other. And Johnson just couldn't break free to get into the end zone to try and find that pass.
3rd down and 7 from the 21-yard line for Cal. Vulcans bring a man in motion. It's Amir Spencer right to left. And now we have a whistle. And I believe a timeout taken. And it's called by Cal. All right, so here we come. The plot thickens. Look at the concern on his face. Very concerned. 4 wide receivers set, 2 to each side. Roman Purcell. Slippery rock, showing blitz. Purcell to throw. He steps up, firing, and it's intercepted! Down the sideline! Foot race on! Interception. Michael Henwood with the pick! And the former Hickory Hornet comes up with one of the biggest plays of the night.
Well, they were ready. They brought everybody, and then he just stepped in front of the receiver who had fallen down, but Henwood was right there, perfect position, and then just had the wheels to get downfield. Probably could have put on 15 there for a face mask.
Henwood was named this week one of 15 finalists or semifinalists for the Campbell Trophy, which is the academic Heisman at all levels. Well, throwing in his direction by Cal, that was not smart. .35-35 is our score. DeJuan Owens dumps it off. It is caught. Carson Heckathorn hauled it in. He got wrestled down. And it's a loss on the play as that one was really slow developing. 2nd down and 13 for Slippery Rock as we're inside 7.5 to play, 3rd quarter. 4 wide receivers set. DeJuan Owens. Quarterback draw, bouncing it to the near side, trying to cut the corner. Stiff arm, pushed out of bounds after a very short pickup.
Pushed out of bounds around the California 35-yard line, which brings up 3rd down.
So on 3rd down and long, DeJuan Owens in his 2nd start. Trying to bring his team all the way back.
See what play they can cook up here. Another key third down, as you said, and it's been magic down in the second half.
Owens will throw. He fires across the way. It is caught right up near the sticks. Latrell Sutton dove at the tail end of the play. 4th down and 2. To one Owens. Firing, and it is incomplete. Pass was intended for Sabo. Turnover on downs. We'll take a timeout and be back after this on the WKBN College Football Game of the Week. 6:03 left to play, third quarter. What a ball game it has been. 35-35 is our score following the turnover on downs. Cal gets the ball back following the big interception by Michael Henwood. Cal keeps it to the ground, and it's Bobby Boyd Jr. finding a hole and finding positive yardage. At one point, this was a 35-14 lead for Cal, but Slippery Rock has scratched and clawed its way to tie things up at 35. Loose football! I don't know if it was a bad snap or just an ill-timed snap.
But he quickly turned around and decided to fall on it.
That's a big miscue. The ball is all the way back to the 19-yard line. They need to get to the 35 for a first down. It's 3rd down and 17. Slippery Rock defenders asking for the crowd on hand, and it's a big one to make some noise. Purcell will go to the air. He steps up. Purcell breaking free, trying to bounce it back upfield, and he's dropped at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of about 7 yards, but Henwood, Johnny on the spot again to help the defensive cause for Slippery Rock. And the kick is away from Andrew Gonzalez. It will bounce sideways, and it'll be touched down at the 36-yard line. That's where Slippery Rock will take over. First down and 10. WKBN's Big 22 includes the 5 blocks of granite, which honors the top high school football linemen in the Valley. That is sponsored by the Moransky Companies and Coca's Pizza. Go to WKBN.com and click on sports to see the top high school football players in the Valley.
So that key we talked about at halftime, win the trenches. We're seeing right now a couple drives have stalled and haven't materialized. It's turning into a field position battle here. Just 7 points scored in the second half so far.
First down and 10 for the Rock. Owens looks towards the near sideline. Owens takes the snap, turns, give, big hole up the middle. And another first down. Not wasting any time, inside 3.5 to play. The give again is to Harrison, and Harrison is going to push his way down near the 46-yard line of Cal. Out of the Rock backfield. Owens dumps it off. White makes the catch, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and he got spun down at the 32-yard line. Brought down by Keon Powell, but that will be a Slippery Rock first down. First down and 10. 2 wide receivers near side to the left, 1 far side to the right. Owens gives, Harrison runs inside the 30. And he got knocked down at the 29-yard line. J.J. Jordan checks in. Harrison checks out. Slippery Rock trying to take the lead. To one Owens. Takes the snap. Gives to J.J. Jordan. And Jordan muscled his way for a couple.
J.J. Jordan on the carry for Slippery Rock.
It'll bring up a 3rd down play. 3rd and about 5. Here's your yardage. And counting. Owens brings McClure in motion. Play clock now down underneath 10. To one Owens. We'll give it to Jordan. Jordan finds a seam. He's spun down right near the 21-yard line. That's a pickup of enough for a first down.
I think what you're seeing from the Rock running game is the backs are being patient when they have to be patient, and they're showing burst when they can show a burst and get through the hole.
Slippery Rock keeps it to the ground. This is J.J. Jordan. He got dragged down at the 16-yard line. Brought down on the play by Cal's Samuel Hobbs, but Slippery Rock is once again in the B&R Wholesale Tire and Wheel red zone. Let's see if Slippery Rock will snap it before the third quarter ends. Game clock is now down inside of 10 seconds, and that's going to do it for us here in the third quarter. Get ready. It should be a heck of a final quarter here in a battle of top 10 teams. We go to the fourth. Tied at 35 on the WKBN College Football Game of the Week. All set for the final 15 minutes. Slippery Rock and Cal tied at 35. It is second down and 5 for the Rock. To one Owens. We'll give it to J.J. Jordan. He pushes his way inside the 15, got knocked down at the 13. A little bit of extracurricular activity at the tail end of the play. That will set up a third down and 1.5 yards, it looks like, for the Rock. Jordan stays in there. Owens awaits the snap on 3rd and 2. Play clock down inside of 10. Owens trying to cut the corner, looking to bounce it outside. He spins free and he's spun out of bounds. And he'll lose yardage on the play. And so we're going to send out the kicking team, and Kevin Roberts will attempt a field goal for Slippery Rock. Boy, there was tremendous pursuit. Kevin Roberts, as far as field goals go, he's 1 for 2. This is a 30-yard field goal. He's 1 for 2, 1 for 1 from 29 yards or less. Snap is back, ball is down, kick is up, and the kick is good! 30-yard field goal for Slippery Rock's Kevin Roberts, and the Rock takes the lead. It's 38-35. Now can that vaunted defense come up big? Johnson and Williams back deep to return for Cal. This is Williams at the 11, to the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, back upfield across the 50 into Slippery Rock territory at about the 48-yard line. That's just what the Vulcans needed. A whale of a return for Deontay Williams. See if that Slippery Rock defense can force another crucial turnover. Purcell gives it. Bobby Boyd Jr. knocked down at the 31-yard line, but man, he is lightning quick.
And the Vulcans have just found so much success tonight running up the center. I mean, right behind Logan Greer, the center. They just found a lot of space there tonight. They've been able to create a lot of room and movement for their running backs to get to that second level and beyond.
That field goal by Roberts, a 30-yarder. Scoring drive sponsored by On Demand Occupational Medicine. First down and 10. Roman Purcell brings Johnson in motion. And Purcell will again give it. This is Bobby Boyd Jr.
Boyd Jr. on the carry for the Vulcans. Dropped it on the Slippery Rock.
Here in the fourth quarter. Purcell gives it to Boyd Jr. He's still on his feet. He got stacked up and then wrestled down.
Brought down around the 23-yard line. That brings up a third down.
So now an all-important third down and short play for Cal. Slippery Rock clinging to a 38-35 lead. Bobby Boyd Jr. is to the right of Purcell. Third down and 2. Purcell gives it to Bobby Boyd Jr. and he rumbles his way inside the 10-yard line and into the B&R Wholesale Tire and Wheel red zone. And it will be first down and goal for Slippery Rock. I beg your pardon, for Cal. Cal quickly back to the line of scrimmage. They will turn. They will give it. Bobby Boyd Jr. trying to muscle his way in for the score. And he's going to be stopped just shy of that goal line. And he very nearly pushed that whole scrum in for 6.
Please reset the clock to 10 minutes and 31 seconds.
We have an injury timeout on the field. We will take it as well. 10:26 left in the fourth quarter. It's Slippery Rock 38, Cal 35 of the WKBN College Football Game of the Week. That is Bobby Boyd Jr. coming off the field. And he is being attended to and taken to that sideline, and that did not look good. Unclear what the injury is, but it did not look good, and now it is going to be second down and goal for Cal. High snap, Purcell turns and gives. And that big wall up front for Slippery Rock. Roman Purcell directing traffic. Cal trying to take the lead. Purcell to throw. He fires, end zone, and it is incomplete.
And the pass ball's incomplete.
It was intended for Deave Johnson. It looked like he had a chance to come down with it. It's coming right into your living room. Look how close.
Yeah, he had his hands on it, just couldn't hold it.
Will attempt a 19-yard field goal. Snap is back, ball is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. 9:38 left to play here in the fourth quarter, and we are tied up at 38. Deep downfield, it's hauled in and taken across the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Up to the 39-yard line goes J.J. Jordan.
Brought down around the 30.
And what Slippery Rock would love right now is one of those long, time-consuming drives and punch it in for the touchdown. Dewan Owens. With one back to his right. Owens will turn and give. This is Harrison. Across the 45, up to the 46-yard line. Quentin Harrison is able to pick up a big chunk. We have an injury timeout. Looks like some cramping. In case you're just joining us, there's a boatload of scoring that has taken place. 25-yard touchdown pass. And then Cal, but right back on the board, Lloyd Penn. 6-yard touchdown run by Purcell. Dewan Owens went back to work. John Sabo hauled in a 33-yard touchdown pass. And Cal not to be outdone. There's a 23-yard touchdown pass. And then the deep ball. Points aplenty, let's put it that way.
There's been so many ways that the ball's been moved tonight, through the air, on the ground, a flea flicker and stuff. So, like I said before, I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen to end this game because we're tied right now, and we do need a finish.
3 wide receivers set for Slippery Rock. Juwan Owens gives it to Harrison. Harrison falls forward, but he has enough to the 50 for a Slippery Rock first down. Juwan Owens wants to throw. He pumps once. He'll now throw it into the near sideline. I think he was looking downfield for Xander McClure. On second down and 10, J.J. Jordan is checked back in. The give is to Jordan. Jordan finds an opening, looking to cut it to the outside, and he got knocked down at the 46-yard line for a pickup of 4. It'll be 3rd down and 6 upcoming for the Rock. Juwan Owens has J.J. Jordan. He gives that away. Jordan bouncing off one tackler. Jordan wrestled down at the 31-yard line. And a flex. Owens gives. Once again, it's J.J. Jordan cutting the corner, and he got wrestled down. Looks like it's going to be a face mask, I think. Flag came out as soon as Jordan was tackled.
Face mask, number 43 on the defense. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Quentin Harrison is checked back in. 2 wide receivers, far side to the left, 1 near side to the right. Juwan Owens gives it. Harrison bounces it back up to the middle. And he falls forward, working his way down inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down upcoming, following the 5-yard pickup. 38-38 is our score. Juwan Owens gives it to Harrison, straight up the middle, refusing to go down as he's inside the 5, knocked down at the 4-yard line.
Harrison on the carry for the Rock, brought down very close.
He's just that slightly bigger bruising back for the Slippery Rock, and he's just able to get downfield and push the pile.
That brings up first down.
First down and goal for Slippery Rock. Owens gives it to Harrison. Harrison has the corner. Harrison trying to muscle his way in for the score, but he's unable to get there as the clock continues to roll. He did pick up positive yardage. He had a full head of steam, did Harrison. Juwan Owens, Cal with a late substitution, and there is a timeout called by Cal. They were really late getting one of their defenders onto the field. It was racing on at the last minute, and rather than be shorthanded and give up an easy score, they thought it was best to call a timeout.
And this near sideline looks pretty open.
The give is to Jordan. Jordan got swarmed upon and pushed backwards. And the Vulcans engulfed Jordan on that carry. It's a loss of 4 on the play. Juwan Owens fakes the handoff, firing, end zone, incomplete! Oh my, Joe White had a step or two, and he was unable to haul it in. It was so close.
Yeah, the pass there, the ball was there, it was in his hands. He's just looking back. It's kind of a tough angle for him to find it in the air, but he did and just couldn't catch it.
So now it's a 22-yard field goal attempt for Kevin Roberts, trying to give Slippery Rock the lead. Snap back, ball down, kick up, and the kick is no good. Wow. And following the missed field goal, it will be Cal getting the football back. Man! And coming up a bit hobbled is Roberts. And there was some contact following that kick attempt. But it is going to go back to Cal. No flag was thrown. And now the Vulcans have it, first down and 10. Remember, Bobby Boyd Jr. went out with an injury, so it looks like Kendrick Aguilar will be in the rest of the way at running back. Roman Purcell takes the snap, gives it to Aguilar, busting free, open field. Aguilar with a first down. Up ahead to the 34-yard line.
Injury timeout on the field.
And we have an injured Slippery Rock player. It's Jacob Snow, and that's absolutely the last thing that the Rock needs to see at this stage of things. So Jacob Snow is being attended to, and now he'll slowly get up onto his feet, and he'll walk his way off the field. Get a look at what happened to Snow.
Well, he was one of the first pursuers there in the backfield to get into there, but unfortunately the play broke. Unfortunately for Slippery Rock, that it broke down the field.
First down and 10 from the 34-yard line. Roman Purcell back to throw. He'll fire deep, and it's a diving catch along the far sideline. Three wide receivers set. Roman Purcell takes the snap, and he will give it up the middle. This is Aguilar refusing to go down, pushing the pile all the way down to the 25-yard line. Slippery Rock players are pointing that it's against Cal. And we'll wait for the official announcement. And here it comes from Daniel Hogman.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 32 of the offense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
The plot thickens here at Mahalik Thompson Stadium. Roman Purcell takes the snap, looking to throw, zips it to the near side, and it is caught.
Purcell's pass completed.
Yamache makes
Down
the
to
catch.
Slippery Rock 33-yard line. Brings
And
up
he works
second
his
down
way
for the
down to the
Vulcans.
33 for a pickup of 7.
Looked like just a simple out pattern or just a turnaround right there, and just sat on it until the ball got to him, and then just ran down the field a little bit before he's pushed out.
Second down and 4 upcoming as we're approaching the 3-minute mark. Roman Purcell takes the snap, and he will give it. Aguilar stepped up and pushed back at the 31-yard line.
Agenor.
See where they give him
on the carry
forward
for the
progress.
Vulcans. Drop it on the
2.
31-yard line.
Purcell will give it. Aguilar fighting his
Agenor
way
on the carry for the Vulcans.
for a little extra at the tail end. 2-minute timeout here at Mahalik Thompson Stadium. We're tied at 38.
2-minute
We're back
timeout on
after
the
this on
field.
the
Media
WKBN College
timeout.
Football Game of the Week. 2 minutes to play at Mahalik Thompson Stadium. Battle of top 10 teams in Division II college football. Slippery Rock and Cal tied up at 38, but the Vulcans are on the move. looking to take the lead in the final 2 minutes. Roman Purcell on first down and 10. Takes the snap. He'll look to throw. Now he will tuck it and run. He's to the 30, 25, and knocked down at the 21-yard line. I've seen him do it all night. He's a dual threat as they work their way, potentially, what they hope for, a game-winning field goal. And that's going to help the cause for Cal. It's going to be a free and easy first down. Jumping across for Slippery Rock was Brett Quokka, but was he drawn?
Offsides. Defense. Number 93. 5-yard penalty. Cal also elects a 10-second runoff. Replay the down.
So they're going to take some time off the clock.
Correction. First down.
So if they're going to take,
Clock operator, please put 104 on the
yeah,
clock.
104 is what it should have been. And I believe we have a timeout called.
Timeout. Slippery Rock. Clock operator, please put 114 on the clock.
I was just about to say it.
Clock on the timeout. It saves the 10-second runoff.
Slippery Rock could have alleviated the 10-second runoff, which is exactly
Thank you.
what head coach Sean Lutz did. So they'll put the 10 seconds back on, and there's 1:14 remaining. And really all you're hoping for now, if you're Slippery Rock, is some sort of a turnover, which they've been very good at doing. Roman Purcell on first down and 10. Will keep it himself. Purcell got knocked down.
Purcell on the keeper.
And now a timeout has been called by Slippery Rock. So the Rock has one timeout left. Line of scrimmage is the 14-yard line. Purcell will give. Run play down towards the goal line and in. Touchdown! Kendrick Aguilar, and Cal takes the lead.
Just their power run that they've found success with all night, just running again up the middle. They've found huge holes, they've found gaps, they've found everything, and that one squeezes all the way to the end zone.
Snap is back, ball is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. 1 minute left to play here in this battle of two top 10 teams. And it is now Cal 45, Slippery Rock 38. Boland angles this one towards the far side. It's taken across the 25-yard line. And on the return for Slippery Rock, it was Mel Carter, and he was spun down. Brought down on the play by Dylan Hours. So 54 seconds remaining. It'll be first and 10 from the 21-yard line. Slippery Rock hoping for some magic here under the lights at home at Mahalik Thompson Stadium. We've seen that Owens has a tremendous arm. He'll send out two wide receivers, far side to the left, one near side to the right. To one Owens, low snap, he picks it up, he throws on the run, sliding catch. Up across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Complete to John Sabo, who's had a big ball game.
First down.
Clock is rolling. We're down to 37 seconds left. Owens back to throw. Fires to the left side, and it's almost intercepted. That would have sealed the deal.
Well, 29 seconds left. Slippery Rock obviously needs some chunk plays, and that was the one that they thought they could get with 15 yards or plus, and it was right there. It was open for him, but the receiver was overthrown.
So we have a stoppage, and I'm not sure what's going on. If we have a timeout.
Clock operator, please put 32 seconds on the clock.
They're going to add 3 seconds to the clock for Slippery Rock. Mark the ball at the 31-yard line. DeJuan Owens takes the snap. He's back to throw. He zips it. It is caught at the 50-yard line. Xander McClure has it. Owens back to throw. Owens flushed. There's a flag down. Owens has it, 45 and out of bounds at the 42-yard line, but there's a flag down, and it's going to be a hold in all likelihood.
Holding, number 78 of the offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay first down.
And that is Joe Cooper. The NFL prospect called for the hold as Owens got out of the pocket and was looking downfield. So that's going to make it more difficult. We'll take it all the way back to the 39-yard line.
Following the penalty to Slippery Rock.
Yeah, the 10 yards, that's key, but also the time that was lost on that entire play is really what's going to probably hurt more.
15 seconds remaining.
They got to get down the field to get him in a position to throw one in the end zone is what they need.
Owens takes the snap. He steps up and he is dropped. And we have a timeout called, the final timeout called by Slippery Rock with 9 seconds left. Boy, that pressure was coming from every angle for Cal.
Timeout, Slippery Rock. Third and final timeout of the half.
9 seconds left. And I think Cal might have just called a timeout here.
California, third and final timeout of the half.
Well, I'm sure they're being coached to not bite on any big fakes and just to sit back and relax. It's big-time Division II football. It's big time on their level, but it's big time in atmosphere and everything they create here.
No doubt. Second down and 30. It is caught. Heckathorn has it. They toss it back. This will be the final play. Owen zips it back across the field. This is J.J. Jordan. And Jordan is going to be slammed down and spun down at the 45. And the ball game is now over. Final score in this one here tonight. California 45, Slippery Rock 38. Slippery Rock will drop its first game of the 2025 season, dropping to 3-1. Meanwhile, Cal will remain unbeaten, improving to 4-0. We'll take a timeout, and we'll announce our player of the game when we come back. You're watching live coverage of the WKBN College Football Game of the Week. Well, it was a battle of two top 10 teams here at Mahalik-Thompson Stadium in Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania. An absolute thriller. However, it goes the way of Cal, 45-38 over Slippery Rock here on this Saturday night. Hi again, everybody. Chad Krispinski back with you. It's now time to select our Player of the Game. Our Player of the Game award is sponsored by Eastwood Mall, Stadium GM, and Soup City Designs. Tonight's Player of the Game, Cal quarterback Roman Purcell. He's a dual threat, and he showed that here tonight. 53 rushing yards and a touchdown. He also completed 12 passes for 228 yards and 2 touchdowns. Roman Purcell of Cal is tonight's Player of the Game. We'll take another timeout and continue our post-game coverage after this as the Vulcans start to celebrate here on the road, picking up a signature win here on this evening. We'll be back after this on the WKBN College Football Game of the Week. And welcome back to Mahalik-Thompson Stadium. Cal tops Slippery Rock by a final score of 45-38 in a thriller on this Saturday night. Hi again, everybody. Chad Krispinski and Dave Sess back with you. It's time to select tonight's Play of the Game. It is brought to you by our friends at Stadium GM and by Armstrong Cable, keeping you connected. Tonight's Play of the Game came in the final moments. Kendrick Aguilar ripped off a 14-yard go-ahead touchdown run that eventually sealed up the victory for the Vulcans by a final count of to 38. Dave, this one went back and forth. We saw a big-time rally from Slippery Rock. When it's all said and done, it was not enough. Cal comes out on top, but a really good game nonetheless.
We expected two strong running games. Cal was able to establish theirs from the beginning and continue it throughout the entire game. And Slippery Rock was searching for answers for much of the night to stop it. And Cal just had the consistency with it to keep using it and punishing the Rock.
As far as what lies ahead for both of these teams, 2 straight road games for Slippery Rock at Gannon on October 4th and at Seton Hill on October 11th. Meanwhile, for Cal, they will have a home date with Seton Hill before traveling to Edinburgh. So with the win, Cal now undefeated at 4-0. Slippery Rock drops to 3-1. We hope you enjoyed this special Saturday night college presentation of the WKBN Game of the Week. For my broadcast partner, Dave Sess, and all of us here at WKBN, my name is Chad Krispinski telling you once again the final score, California 45, Slippery Rock 38. Till next time, so long, everybody.